Welcome again to our virtual graduation for the Cambridge Community Learning Center. We are very honored to have you here with us. Our host and MC for the evening is Maria Kafalanu, the Director of the Community Learning Center. Maria, take us away.
Thank you, Rosalie. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Community Learning Center's second virtual graduation ceremony to celebrate our class of 2021 graduates. This year, 2021, is the 50th anniversary of the CLC, as you know by now. It has been 50 years since the CLC opened its doors and welcomed thousands of Cambridge residents in its education and training programs. It has offered a pathway to residents to further their education and make the changes they needed to improve their lives. CLC, happy 50th anniversary. On behalf of the CLC staff, I want to thank everyone who is here with us tonight and acknowledge the presence of our distinguished guests. Her Honor Sumbul Siddiqui, Mayor of Cambridge, Ellen Semonoff, Assistant City Manager for Human Services, Sue Walsh, Assistant Director for Adult and Family Services, Phyllis Benjamin, President of the Friends of the CLC, Jivan Sobrino Wheeler, City Councilor, Patricia Nolan, City Councilor, Dennis Carlone, City Councilor, Mark McGovern, City Councilor, Carolyn Turk, Deputy Superintendent, Cambridge Public Schools, Jill and Carl Jacobs, the Herb and Maxine Jacobs Foundation, Yvonne Stevens Carter, Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, Dana Varzan Parker, Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, Patty McGovern, East Cambridge Savings Bank, Leo Gain, East Cambridge Savings Bank, Hector Acevedo, MIT Job Connector, Junardi Jean-Charles, MIT Job Connector, Ted Downing, MIT Job Connector, Rohan Gundarji, MIT Office of Government and Community Relations, DHSP Leadership Team, CLC staff, relatives and friends, honored graduates. Thank you all for being here tonight with the CLC community. During this past year, the pandemic has impacted all of us, but we all have shown resilience, patience, and determination to stick together as a community and to keep going. This year, the CLC teachers taught all their classes online. Through the wonderful support of the City of Cambridge, the Cambridge Public Libraries, the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, the Metro North Employment Board, the Cambridge Community Foundation, and MIT, we were able to provide Chromebooks, hotspots, and webcams to our students to attend our classes online. For this support, we are forever grateful to you. Our advisors have supported our students through hardships and losses and successes, making sure to keep connected with them and help them in any way they were able to, because we definitely did not want to lose any one student. So I'm thankful for all we were able to do and humbled by the determination of our community to stick together and support each other. Graduates, your spirit of persistence, of moving forward, of your hope to better days that are coming is so powerful and contagious. You continued studying in your homes, keep in touch with your advisors and your classmates while you were taking care of your children and your families. We, the CLC staff, are proud of you. What you have done during this difficult time for everyone is outstanding, inspiring, and powerful. Congratulations to you all. For our first speaker, Mayor Sumbul Siddiqui. She's currently serving her second term in the Cambridge City Council and her first as Mayor of Cambridge. Mayor Siddiqui immigrated to the United States from Karachi, Pakistan at the age of 2 with her parents and twin brother. She was raised in Cambridge affordable housing and attended Cambridge Public Schools, graduating from Cambridge Range and Latin High. Through her time as a public servant, Mayor Siddiqui has advocated on behalf of the city's most vulnerable. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our first speaker, the Mayor of Cambridge, Her Honor Sumbul Siddiqui.
Good evening, everyone. It's so great to be here. Thank you, Maria, for the introduction. I'm so honored to be here tonight to congratulate our CLC graduates. Each of you is proof that education is a lifelong process. And before I say anything else, I want to just say how much I admire all of you. I think there's never a wrong time or a wrong way to continue your education. But there, as you know, there are certainly obstacles that life throws in our way and creates obstacles in our path. And one of those hurdles is certainly a global pandemic. So I'm so proud of all of you graduates here who've persevered during this crisis and really remained dedicated to your education and your careers. And in addition to what we've endured these last many months, you've likely had to overcome many other obstacles in your path to get here today, raising and supporting families, any illnesses, working while studying, learning English. So really heartfelt congratulations to all of you, and a huge round of applause to also our 9 new American citizens in this graduating class. Many of you are graduating with a stronger foundation in the English language, and you've strengthened your skill sets, from Bridge to College, certified nursing assistance program to the informational technology. At the end of the day, all of you, each of you, have really decided to take this huge step in furthering your education for both yourselves and your families. And when I look at all of you, I'm really reminded of my parents who came here from Pakistan with myself and my twin brother when we were about 2. And we became citizens when I was 7 years old. And, their work ethic and all that they've done, they were so brave to tirelessly face a completely new world, like all of you. I just want to say how proud of you that I am. And I want to take this moment to also thank CLC and their efforts to show up for you all during this really difficult pandemic. When the city shut down in March 2020, all the programming, did move online, as Maria mentioned. And, part of your success in being here today is because of the tireless commitment from CLC staff, who did go above and beyond to ensure you continued your classes uninterrupted and supported you during the challenges you faced because of the pandemic. So, I know that it takes humility, it takes discipline, it takes courage to return to a classroom at any age. And it takes being open to grow and look for those new skills and those new challenges. So being here today, you all prove that you are role models to your own families, students across the state, and the value this this community puts on education. So we're really a better community because of your diversity, your experiences, and your story. So on behalf of the City of Cambridge, I thank you for your hard work, and a huge congratulations to you. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Mayor Siddiqui. Your support to our program and our city means a lot to all of us. Thank you. For our second speaker tonight, Ellen Semonoff has served as the Assistant City Manager for the Human Services for the City of Cambridge since 2004. Her responsibilities include leadership and management of the city's Human Service Department, which includes a big number of services such as childcare and family support, community and youth, services for the homeless, workforce development, adult education, recreation programs for seniors. Prior to working for the city, Ms. Semonoff practiced law in Boston and Washington, D.C. In Washington, D.C., she was a law clerk to Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall. It is my privilege now to introduce to you Ellen Semonoff. Ellen.
Maria, thank you so much, and I loved your words, Mayor Siddiqui. It's my great pleasure to be here tonight to celebrate with all the students who are being honored tonight. The city manager, Louis Di Pasquale, was sorry not to be able to join us tonight. He was so moved last year by this virtual graduation that he kept talking about it for days. Every time I saw him, he would mention something else about the graduation. I bring you his congratulations along with my own. I've been coming to the Community Learning Center graduation for the past 25 years. And for almost all of those years, I have sat next to my wonderful colleague, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Carolyn Turk, who has always been a steadfast supporter of the Learning Center and its students. As Maria said, she's here tonight as well to join in the celebration. Like many graduations, this one is a wonderful tribute to student achievement. But what is so special about this graduation is the journey that you, our students, have made to get to this night. For many of you, the journey began in another country. For some of you, it has taken a very long time to get to this night. You kept coming to class even when you were tired at the end of a long day, or you were in class in the morning before heading off to work or to take care of your children. Many of you had to do your learning this year while you were helping your children learn from home. But you kept on your journey and did not give up. We are all so proud of the work that you've done. This last year has been so hard and very scary because of the coronavirus. I know that many of you have family in other countries that you have been worrying about, and you have family and friends to worry about here. But even in this very hard year, you were able to find a way to attend school virtually. You kept coming and kept learning. This year was like no other, and still you were determined to move forward. You are amazing. I also want to extend my deepest gratitude to the teachers and advisors and volunteers of the Community Learning Center. You have always been so committed to your students. You worked hard every year to improve your curriculum and improve your teaching. But this year, your commitment to your students was boundless. You embraced your students and worked so hard to help students solve educational and life problems. You shifted so quickly to teaching virtually. You kept finding new ways to make sure that your students could learn and that they had the materials that they needed. It was an exhausting, challenging, and ultimately astonishing year. Thank you so much on behalf of the city for everything that you did this year to support your students. You have always been learners, but this year, your willingness to embrace new and challenging things seemed almost limitless. I also want to offer a big shout out to the admin team and to the leadership team, Maria, Rosalise, and John. Your hard work and advocacy and your outstanding leadership on behalf of the Learning Center was critical this year. And to all of the students, you are and always will be part of our human services family. The Community Learning Center team will always be here for you, and they can help connect you to all the other services of our department and of the city for help with housing, with childcare, with employment, and so much more. Congratulations to all of you, and I can't wait to hear from our student speakers. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you. We're very grateful to your leadership and your unwavering support of our students and our programs throughout all these years. Thank you. Well, now is the time to hear from our wonderful graduates. Graduates, please use the chat box to congratulate our student speakers or share your thoughts with them and your classmates. Our first speaker is Ingrid De Freitas, a graduate of our high school diploma program. Ingrid?
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Dear guests, thank you for joining the graduates tonight for such an important occasion. For me, the road to this ceremony has been a curvy one. Growing up in Cape Verde, I always loved to read. The passion was passed to me by my mother and especially my grandfather. He taught me how to read and my numbers. We used to read together after lunch, and he would give me a book and we would lie down in his bed and read until sleep. After that, I became a committed reader of everything, and that is one of my passions. I moved to the United States in 2017 after my divorce because I thought being here promised a better life for my son that was born here. I was introduced to DCLC by my sister, who was a Bridge to College student, and I started the ESOL in 2018 because I wanted to improve my English for my work and everyday life. I loved the class and the way that my teacher, Deborah, taught. It was so dynamic and never boring. I transferred to ABE, and it was a lot of work compared to English level 5, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I really enjoyed learning about the suffragists in reading, doing science experiments with my classmates in science, and even all the math work. After the shutdown, it was harder for me because I missed going to classes and the feeling of being at school in person. But I managed to finish and take my high set that I had postponed for a long time. Last summer, I passed my fifth HiSET test, math, which made it possible for me to start Bridge to College program in the fall. Next year, I plan on continuing at Bunker Hill to study entrepreneurship. My hope is to have my own business someday. I believe that I speak for many students in the ABE program when I say that it's not easy to manage family, work, and school, but it can be done if you are willing to make some sacrifices. The advice that I would offer to my former classmates is if you really want to get a degree and you need to be strong, you need to work hard and do all the homework. That's important. I would like to thank all my teachers and the staff at the CLC for their wonderful work and their patience with all the students, as well as the City of Cambridge for making such a program possible. Thank you and best of luck to all my fellow graduates and to the students who are continuing their journeys at the CLC. Thank you so much, CLC. I'm really, really grateful for all the opportunities that I had here. And I hope that we will have more students this year and they will also learn the way we are with it. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you. We're very proud of what you have done. Thank you for sharing your story with us. The next student speaker is a graduate of our Bridge to College program, Victoria Barone. Victoria.
Welcome, students, teachers, and faculty. This was one long year, and as I stand here now, I am relieved to see we are heading back to normalcy. Over this year, I learned much of patience and to trust the process. I come from a small country that most have not heard of, Latvia. I came here when I was 14 with big dreams and aspirations in my pocket. As I grew up, the struggles grew with me. I had to leave the dream of college behind and go on my own at 18 to work for everything I had. Education was not a priority at this time. As the year 2019 ended, I lost my housing in a flood. Although I didn't know back then, this was a turning point and a blessing in disguise. With the loss of my house, I met many different wonderful people, and one of them led me straight to the bridge program. Education became a possibility, and my trust in the process had paid off. As the new year brought an end to a struggle with my personal issues, the new year also brought the world its own struggle. The pandemic started, and we had to adapt to a new regimen. It was time to start the school year. We had no idea the difficulties we were going to face with remote learning. We all went into this blindly. We all learned together. Our professors learned with us and learned how to handle us through a screen. This whole pandemic seemed like an episode of The Twilight Zone. I am grateful for the time that my bridge classmates and I spent together, and I applaud all of them, for they also had their own struggles at home with finishing the year and taking this journey with me. I am grateful for the friends I have made and their amazing journeys. Over this year, I have learned about so many beautiful stories about the struggles that immigrants face in America. These life stories will forever stay in my memories. Now that I have taken the first steps towards my dream of education, I can say the next steps are to go all the way. I hope to succeed in getting my degree in communications, which not only is just a degree, but also a step to further my career in what I'm most passionate about, which is creating art. As I grew up, I never dreamed to be where I stand now. I dreamed big as a child. I dreamed that one day I would create something that would leave meaning behind. I never realized that this something I already had created, and this something is me. I created myself. I created the path that I am walking now. This path I am walking, I am not walking alone. All that I am and that I will be is thanks to all the people I have met on my path who have and will shape me and help me. These are all of you who walk the same path next to me, and these are my friends who have become family over time. I never asked for much, just for the ability to move forward with my life. Thanks to the opportunity I was given by the Community Learning Center after I had lost everything, I stand here now, finished with the Bridge to College program and on my way to a degree 4,000 miles away from home. I applaud all of us for sticking through and working through the difficulties that this past year has brought us. We have never met each other in real life, and yet I feel the love and support from each and every one of you. I'm truly grateful for the time we spent together and hope that the future brings many blessings for all of you. Thank you so much to Eleanor, my advisor, for taking me in with open arms and for believing in me from the start. Thank you so much to Mina and Margaret, who pushed me to do my very best. Thank you to the staff of the Community Learning Center and the City of Cambridge for having such a wonderful program that has brought so many a path to greatness.
Victoria, thank you so much for sharing your story. So powerful. We're very proud of you, a college student already. Thank you. Biniam Teklemariam is a graduate of our Certified Nursing Assistant Training Program. Biniam.
Thank you. It's my honor today to speak to you on this important and incredible occasion. It's my pleasure to welcome Cambridge City Mayor Sambul Sadiki, Assistant City Manager for Human Service Ellen Seminov, City Councilors, School Committee members, CLC Director Maria Catalano, our students, teachers, family, friends, and all guests of the 2021 virtual graduation evening at CLC. My name is Biniam Teklemariam. I am from Ethiopia. When I began this journey, I could not have contemplated performing such a duty. CLC not only allowed me to fulfill my dream of becoming a CNA, but also gave me confidence and skill in an area I would never have believed possible. So, as I sat to write this address, I reflected on what attending CLC has meant to me and my fellow graduates. What could I say about the experience and our best teachers, Miss Sarah, Miss Sally, Tao Kai, Miss Yan, and Miss Debbie? You all rock our hearts. Thank you for teaching us everything that we know today. I learned from you that being a CNA is not about grades. It's about being who we are. No book teaches you how to cry or laugh with a patient or a resident. No one teaches you how to find dignity in giving someone a bed bath. CNA is not about taking a pulse or charting. It's about being able to love people when they are at their weakest moment. I want to read a poem that touches my feeling and attention. It's called Being a CNA. Being a CNA. You will never be bored. You will always be frustrated. You will be surrounded by challenge, so much to do and so little time. You will carry immense responsibility and very little authority. You will step into people's lives and you will make a difference. Some will bless you. Some will curse you. You will see people at their worst and at their best. You will never cease to be amazed at people's capacity for love, courage, and endurance. You'll see life begin and end. You will experience resounding triumphs and devastating failure. You'll cry a lot. You will laugh a lot. You will know what is to be human and to be human. Congratulations, 2021 CNA grads. This was a hard time during COVID. Try to learn and finish our CNA class, but we did it. You will have the most rewarding job in the world. To my classmates from Dominican Republic, gracias. From Morocco, shukran. From Somalia, wa mahatasan tahay. From Haiti, merci. And from home of my Ethiopia, amasagnalo. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Miniam, amazing. What a passionate speech. What a beautiful poem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our hearts. Thank you. You touched our hearts. Thank you. Last but not least, we will hear from Lara Rangel, a graduate of our ESOL advanced level classes. Lara?
Thanks, Maria. Good evening, everyone. I'm so proud and honored to be here with you celebrating this wonderful moment. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome teachers, mentors, families, friends, and fellow students. A special welcome to Mayor Siddiqui, honored city councilors, and other distinguished guests. I've been in the US, in Cambridge, for 3 years. It is impossible to talk about my life here without talking about the Community Learning Center. When I first arrived, the main emotions I felt were happiness and fear. Probably many of you felt the same. I moved from Brazil to the US with my husband. I was thrilled to see his dream turning into reality. At the same time I was happy for him, I was scared of being in a place where I couldn't communicate with anyone. I was afraid of being isolated, away from everything I knew. I, a talkative person, turned silent. When we decided to move to the US, I studied a little English by myself. But English in real life, it is so different. People speak fast, use slang, and have different accents. I couldn't understand anything. I also couldn't say anything. The result was me, wishing to walk in the city, but stuck at home, seeing life passing through a window. I will be forever grateful to CLC, especially the teachers, and even more to Deborah Lerm Goodman, who is an outstanding teacher. I can say that my life changed when I started learning at CLC. I felt safe there. The teachers are always available to answer our questions, The advisors are always willing to help us, and all the staff are kind and thoughtful. They do everything to make us feel more comfortable in this country. First, you learn English. Then they show us different programs to prepare us to get a job. They help us to find more than a job. They help us to develop a livelihood. CLC definitely makes our life better. As a CLC student, I did not only learn grammar. I learned how to communicate in a new language. I learned that communication is not only putting words together, it is transmitting ideas and emotions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I learned more than that communication. It is not only putting words together. It is transmitting ideas and emotions between people with different life stories and backgrounds. I have no words to express how lucky I am to be here today. Because of CLC, I am able to speak English. I have friends from different countries. I got 2 jobs. I have a happier life. Now that I told you a little bit about my life in the US, I'm going to talk about the future. What did I learn from my past experience? I don't have to be afraid to fail. Never. When I was afraid of making mistakes, my life wasn't happy. I made no mistakes in English when I was at home, but I also didn't make any progress either. Every mistake is one step closer to fluency. We've got to take risks. We will fail, and that's okay. It is part of process of growing. No one is born knowing everything. It is the constant practice that will prepare us for what we wish. I heard once that dreams without goals are just dreams, and I believe in it. Dream big and fight for it. I'm sure that you, as I, learn more during difficult times than during easy ones. Try hard to achieve your goals and celebrate each victory. Today, we have many reasons to celebrate. Be proud of being you. It is not easy to join class after a long day of work. It is even harder during these COVID times while we are at home with multiple distractions. For some of us, it is not easy to pay attention in class where kids need attention, but I know that it is worth it. Every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. Do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you are not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Do you want to communicate even better? Speak, listen, read, write. Do everything you learn here and more. Challenge yourself. Take risks. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." You can do it. You already did it. Graduation is just a door for a better future. We should be proud of ourselves. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Lara.
Thank you.
Wise words. Thank you. Thank you for sharing all your thinking. We are looking forward to seeing what you're going to do next, and we want to be there to celebrate it with you, okay? At this time, we are inviting you all to unmute yourselves and give a warm round of applause to all our wonderful and inspiring speakers.
Great job, everybody.
Now, I am very happy to introduce to you the president of the Friends of the CLC, Phyllis Benjamin.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you to all the students for your wonderful and inspiring speeches. I don't think anyone will argue that it's the highlight of every graduation to hear the students talk about their experiences. So, good evening, CLC graduates, staff, friends and families, and honored guests. I'm Phyllis Benjamin, president of the Friends of the Community Learning Center. We're here to celebrate the remarkable end to an extraordinary year. You who are graduating tonight have carried through some pretty crazy challenges, learning how to attend class and handle assignments online, juggling worries about the coronavirus, caring for school-age kids at home all day, coping with job pressures, and all the while keeping your eyes on the graduation prize. You made it, and you've earned our admiration along with our congratulations. The Friends of CLC help students move along their path to a better life by raising funds to help them get the education they need. The money we bring in helps pay teachers and counselors at the Learning Center, and it also provides scholarships for students who go on to college. You'll hear more about that in a few moments. But help from the Friends and other donors is only one part of what got you graduates to this day. Your achievements, as impressive as they are, rest on the shoulders of many people along with you. Everyone who is in on this call tonight has contributed to your success. The teachers and administrators who pivoted to remote operation without missing a beat, the advisors who met with you after you put your kids to bed, the families who stepped up to cook the meals so you could study, the tutors who kept you moving forward, and the friends who cheered you on when you needed encouragement. Everyone in your support network shares in your success, and their pride in your accomplishments creates bonds that strengthen our entire community. Congratulations to you and to all who have helped you achieve this milestone. May you continue to make the world a better place as you pursue your dreams. And now it is my great pleasure to present the scholarship winners for 2021. Every year, the Friends of the Learning Center helps raise funds and provide funds for students to use in their studies at college. This year, we are pleased to present 18 $1,000 scholarships to various students with the help of several generous foundations, local businesses, and donors just like you who contribute to the Friends and allow us to support some students as well. So I present to you this year our scholarship winners. First, from the Herb and Maxine Jacobs Foundation, we have Sylvia Ajanel, who is continuing her studies toward an accounting degree at Bunker Hill Community College. Victoria Barone, who you heard from earlier, who is entering Bunker Hill as the first step toward a career in fashion design. Jean Charleston is continuing his studies toward a career as an IT technician. Hiromi Hiroyama is entering Bunker Hill on her way to becoming a pharmacy technician. Khadija Laziz is also entering Bunker Hill to become a surgical technician. Nadia Meritus is a newly minted CNA entering Bunker Hill Community College to continue working toward a nursing degree. And Valsti Toussaint is our third-time scholarship winner, continuing to study sonography at Bunker Hill Community College. Thank you so much to the Herb and Maxine Jacobs Foundation for their generous support. And now we have our 4 winners of scholarships from the Paul F. and Thelma H. Ebbett Foundation. Meseret Ersumo is entering Bunker Hill Community College, taking a big step toward her nursing career. Khadija Kutani is entering Bunker Hill to study liberal arts. Susie Perlera is entering Bunker Hill Community College to train as an ultrasound technician. And Max Rye is continuing her studies at Bunker Hill Community College toward an accounting degree. Thank you again, generous donors from the Paul and Thelma Ebbett Foundation. This year's Elena Bond Scholarship goes to Virginia Louis-Jeune, who completed her associate's program at Bunker Hill Community College and is now continuing toward a nursing degree at UMass Boston. Thank you to the donors of the Elena Bond Scholarship. And now we have 2 local winners from the East Cambridge Savings Bank who are generously supporting 2 Cambridge residents with scholarships. Michelina Costa is continuing her studies at Bunker Hill toward a degree in culinary arts, and Eden Mbai is continuing on her career path toward an IT network technician at Bunker Hill also. And finally, the Friends of the Community Learning Center are offering 4 scholarships. Before I announce them, I want to not forget to thank our very generous friends at the East Cambridge Savings Bank. So our Friends scholarships this year go to Katja de Abreu, who is continuing at Bunker Hill toward a nursing degree. Ingrid de Freitas, whom you heard from earlier, is entering Bunker Hill to study entrepreneurship on the way to opening her own herbal business. Isabel Haraguchi is entering Bunker Hill to study liberal arts, and Maria Gorete Vida is entering Bunker Hill to begin her studies toward a career in medical information management. Congratulations to all the scholarship winners. Thank you again to all the generous supporters, and we look forward to seeing great things from everybody who is making such good use of your scholarships. Thank you again.
Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you. We appreciate so much the help and the support of our friends. And congratulations, scholarship recipients.
Okay, good job, everyone.
Thank you very much for that. Throughout this year too, the CLC students have been supported by our wonderful volunteers. To recognize our volunteers and their contributions to our students and our staff, here is Abra Berkowitz. Abra?
Hello, my name is Abra Berkowitz, and along with Whit Hendon, I coordinate the volunteer program at the Cambridge Community Learning Center. This year, we were fortunate to have 100 community members give their time as volunteers. Our cohort of volunteers is instrumental to our students' growth. Volunteers support students one-on-one as tutors, support teachers as classroom aides. This year, our volunteers also gave their time as tech helpers. Under the direction of John Galley, and with support from both full-time and part-time CLC staff members, our tech helpers were instrumental in ensuring all students had the basic digital skills needed to successfully access our online learning environment. What was particularly inspiring this year was to see a number of new volunteers enter our programs. For some volunteers, signing up as tutors or class aides at the CLC was the first thing they did after moving to Cambridge during a pandemic. As we celebrate this year's class of incredible graduates, we also celebrate our volunteers, whose altruism has, without question, helped our students achieve their goals, even during the darkest of times. We have collected pictures of some volunteers this year to show off their beautiful faces. And these are the faces of community members who have really, truly given their time and expertise selflessly. These are ABE volunteers. We don't have everyone, but just a collection of the incredible folks who've given their time. And these are all the ESOL volunteers. We have two volunteers that we decided really did exceptional work, as all our volunteers do. And the first volunteer that I will introduce is Francesco Sciortino. Francesco Sciortino is a volunteer tech helper who has done remarkable work this year, along with our other amazing volunteer tech helpers, including Viral Shah, Beth Hadley, Alex Sherbakov, Owen Medeiros, and Nathan Hammond. In a short time, our tech helpers supported CLC students in operating a Chromebook, setting up and using an email address, joining a Zoom class, and even accessing Google Classroom. For some of our students, 2020 and 2021 would be the first time they surfed the internet on their own. So this was a huge and important task. In the fall, while we were deep into the pandemic, our tech helpers spent late hours at the CLC working one-on-one with our learners on nearly everything, from how to use a mouse to how to type on a keyboard. Even as the pandemic raged, our tech helpers were on site, masked, often gloved, and with sanitizer at the ready. They knew that access to class meant access to learning, and that learning to use technology would initiate positive life changes for our students that went beyond the classroom. Francesco, I chose to nominate because he also facilitated a growing relationship with his department at MIT. He was instrumental in securing other invaluable volunteers from his institution, such as Alex, a tech helper and substitute math teacher, and Alejandro, a math class aide. He also secured the donation of 3 Chromebooks from MIT during an extreme shortage of Chromebooks worldwide. Francesco exemplifies the traits that characterize all CLC volunteers: patience, kindness, humility, and brilliance. Now you will hear from Sally Waldron, the math teacher in our Certified Nursing Assistant program. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Sally Waldron. Thank you, Abra. And as Abra said, I'm the math teacher for the Certified Nursing Assistant program. I'm here to present the Volunteer of the Year award to Tao Kai Lam. There are many dedicated volunteers at the Learning Center, and Tao Kai is a standout among standouts. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award, and I am honored to represent the Learning Center in presenting it to him and recognizing the gifts that he has brought to all of us. Tao Kai has volunteered since 2013, first as a that's right, Tao Kai, 2013. First as a math teacher in the Bridge to College program, and now in the Certified Nursing Assistant program. CNA enrolls 2 groups of 12 to 15 students twice a year. Tao Kai and I share the planning and teaching responsibilities for each of these groups. Do the math. Tao Kai has benefited more than 250 CNA and Bridge students over the years. That many people have benefited from his teaching, let alone their extended families and everyone else. Tao Kai is a mathematician. He understands math at a level that is beyond most of us. He is a generous, gentle soul and a gifted teacher. He is patient, supportive, clear, and conceptual. When COVID struck, I doubted my ability to quickly switch to remote teaching. Tao Kai was willing to jump in. He was confident that we would succeed, that students could succeed, that learning would continue while we figured out how to teach remotely. He was right. Learning continued. We were successful and CNA students were successful. I am so grateful for the support and help that Tao Kai has given me and CLC students over the years. I could not have taught CNA without him. Please join me now in honoring a great volunteer and a great man. Thank you, Tao Kai.
Thank you, Abra. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Tao Kai. Thank you, Francesco. Please give a round of applause to our volunteers and the 2 volunteers of the year. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank
Right now, moving on, we will hear from Megan DeMott Quigley, our citizenship teacher, who will recognize our new American citizens. Megan?
Thank you, Maria. Today we celebrate CLC graduates and the new citizens among us, those who have persevered during difficult days. We are so honored that you have chosen to add your skills and your steadfast faith to this precious project of democracy in our United States. Welcome and congratulations on your citizenship. Mahmouda Akhtar, Hoda Belkouri, Antena Barreda, Paulna Etienne Senatus, Jean Gossin, Mackenzie Judy, Yves Marie Steele, and Ludi Polanese. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you, Megan. Welcome to our new citizens.
Great
A round
job,
of applause,
everybody.
please. Thank you. The CLC is a community of amazing teachers, advisors, and staff who work together to support and help our students to learn and achieve their goals. Our teachers are skillful, experienced, and they love teaching. Our advisors are caring, knowledgeable, compassionate, and they care deeply about our students. All our staff work together as a team to support our students and our programs. CLC staff, it is an honor for me to work side by side with all of you. Graduates, please use the chat box if you want to share your thoughts about our teachers, our advisors, and our staff. We have 4 teachers who will not come back to teaching at the CLC in September. Maud Houston, Liz Conlin, Audrey Boris, and Catherine Donnelly. These teachers have taught many, many students during the years at the CLC, and they have touched so very many lives. They are accomplished teachers with a passion for teaching and genuine devotion to help each one student in their classes. Catherine, Liz, Audrey, and Maud, we thank you. Your students and the CLC community will miss you, and we wish you the best. Also, this year, a longtime teacher is retiring, Deborah Lerme Goodman. Deborah has been working with the city of Cambridge since 1990 and at the CLC since 2001. She was a volunteer and then a full-time ESOL teacher, and since then she wore very many hats and did many things at the center, like teaching, writing curricula, coordinating programs, and so many other things. In addition, she has written and published 6 children's books, and she published very many articles as a freelance writer. Deborah is a truly remarkable and multi-talented person, a beloved and trusted colleague. Dear Deborah, the CLC is losing one of its best. My sadness is balanced knowing that you will continue teaching in our program, and so our students will still benefit from you, an outstanding teacher. On behalf of all our staff at the CLC, I thank you from the bottom of my heart and wish you the best.
Thank you, Maria, very much.
Please mute yourselves and give a round of applause for all our students.
I love you.
My friend.
Now, it's the time we have been waiting for, actually. So we will recognize our wonderful class of 2021 graduates. Karen Fortul will start us off with the Adult Secondary Education Program graduates. Karen?
Thank you, Maria. I'm honored to represent the ABE department in recognizing our ASE graduates. Adult basic education students enroll at the Community Learning Center to study reading, writing, and math in order to improve their skills and for many to obtain their high school diploma. ASE reading, math, and science are our highest level classes in ABE. Graduation from ASE requires completing 5 subject tests on the HiSET exam. The HiSET exam is similar to the GED. Today, we celebrate Johanna Emilcar and Ingrid De Freitas, who you heard from earlier. They're 2 strong, powerful women who are being honored as graduates tonight. Their tests were delayed as the testing service figured out how to handle testing during lockdown, even as the tidal wave of challenges brought by COVID-19, illness, loss, financial distress struck so many of our students. Johanna and Ingrid persevered. They did not deviate from their plans, obtain their high school equivalency, and enroll in Bridge to College. They successfully completed the 5 rigorous tests in science, writing, reading, math, and social studies. We would like to also celebrate all of the students in our adult basic education program, to all of our students who completed the year, and to those who made it at least some of the way. We are in awe. Congratulations, the graduates. Johanna Emilcar and Ingrid De Freitas. Congratulations. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce Eleanor Stafford for the Bridge program.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thank you to the friends and family of our graduates for attending such an important event. Bridge to College is a program in which students explore future career paths and develop their academic skills so they can be successful in college, whether they intend on earning an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, or a college-level professional certificate. Bridge students, who can range in age from 19 to 99 and hail from all over the world, take a Bunker Hill English class and a challenging pre-college math class. In a typical week, They are in class for 6 hours and doing upwards of 12 hours of homework. Some would probably say more. I was thinking about what to say tonight, and the title of President Barack Obama's book, The Audacity of Hope, kept coming to mind. What is it that is so audacious or bold and daring about holding on to hope? And why did I keep hearing that title in my head? The thing about hope, which I also think of as a form of optimism, is that it requires a certain kind of courage to wish for something different for yourself and to hope that it comes true. While the status quo is safe, hope opens us up to disappointment. Hope opens us up to the possibility of failure. And yet it's hope that unites the Bridge to College graduates and so many of the students here tonight. A hope for a better future, a hope that things will turn, an optimism that others may consider unrealistic, but that actually demonstrates enormous inner strength. There were two challenging contexts that the Bridge students were operating in this year. The first was the context of their individual lives, many beset by anxiety and great challenge. The second was the global context of this past year, a year in which the whole world has been struggling to not surrender to despair. It was in these two contexts that the Bridge to College students dared to hope. They hoped to open their own businesses one day, to get good paying skilled jobs in hospitals, to serve as models for their children, to be professionally recognized for their contributions to society. And in remaining so hopeful, they are courageous, they are bold, they are audacious. I would like to present to you the graduates of the Bridge class of 2021. Abdusalam Atta, Victoria Baron, Vladimir Bazalay, Ingrid De Freitas, Johanna Emilkar, Sumra Khan, Khadija Lazis, Nadia Meritus, Luislania Mora, Helder Oliveira, Susie Perlera, Maria Garete Vider. Congratulations, Bridge graduates. You've worked so hard. And now I'd like to introduce Baina Pandolfo, who is the coordinator and advisor to the CNA program.
Thank you, Eleanor. Good evening. Our students are deservedly the focus of everything that we do at CLC. They give us our purpose. And our certified nursing assistant students are remarkable. But I'd like to start by recognizing the team behind the students. Thanks to the CNA teachers, Sally, Yan, and Sarah, and our amazing classroom assistant, Tao Kai, and all of our other volunteers this year, Christine, Jason, and Owen. It is true that it takes a village, and we are indebted to you for sharing your exceptional talent, experience, and skill. We are so grateful for your time and for the care you have shown our students, supporting them in their learning and personal and professional growth. It has been an honor working with you this year. CNA class of 2021, each of you are a blessing to us, and you have an important job to do in your future. Use what you have learned. Take all of your empathy, compassion, the confidence that you have gained in your abilities, and your desire to help others, to support those people who will depend on you. If you believe in yourself, let your heart guide you to make good decisions and act first with joy and kindness. You will be able to withstand the challenges of this work and love what you do, and you will do it well. So good luck, and remember your CLC family as you move forward. We will miss you, but we will always be here for you when you need us. Now I would like to recognize the CNA graduates of 2021. The fall class, Helen Desai, Eden Gande, Samrawit Gebremedne, Salome M. Latour, Alice M. Marina, Mirland Prince Garçon, Vanessa F. Prince Raymond, Gannett Tefera, Mulu Muson Tewaldeberhan, and Nekidus Alemu Worku. And now the spring class. Sadia Amai, Sigu Bara, Venid Castor, Arlene Diaz Valdez, Julene Lisson, Alamitu Medina, Elham Abdullah Mohammed, Armia Nur, Binyam Teklamariam, our speaker, and Dinknesh Zerfu. Congratulations, students, and good luck. Now, I would like to introduce Teresa Brown, who will recognize her ESOL Level 5 graduates.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our graduation. Good evening to my wonderful students, and a shout out to our class advisor, Yan Zheng, who helped keep it all together for us this year. I offer you my congratulations. You have worked so hard this year. You've come to class 3 mornings a week for week after week, and you've built a real community in our class, and I'll miss that, and I'll miss you. We have had an amazing year. Discussing the elections in November, who can remember that? Discussing the lows of COVID in January, and then the real brief exaltation that we have a vaccine as we did our COVID unit. They say if you learn a language with emotion, it will really stick. And I think that your English has improved tremendously because we have had such emotional topics this year. As Laura Rangel said, follow your dream. And as Harriet said and did in our book, go on and find your North Star. Follow your North Star. Go on to be the best you can be, doing something you love. I know you all want to serve the community. Remember to take time for yourselves. It's been a great year. Thank you. Please let me introduce to the audience the graduates of this ESL 5 class. Soraya Sharman Ahmed, Fernand Antoine, Daniel Carvalho Silva, Maria Luisa Domingos, Malu to us, Hiromi Hiroyama, Claudine Igikwie, Fumika Kumagai, Jemson Laurent, Julio Cesar Santiago Duran, and Xiaolin Zhang. Thank you everyone for a wonderful year. I hope to see you again. Now, please let me hand the microphone to Mary Glenn.
Good evening, everyone. And it's wonderful to see all these graduates and to hear these wonderful speakers. I need to especially thank Baina, who has been our class advisor, and also Helen, who has been our incredible aide. And our aide, Helen, has helped us to learn to appreciate each other despite being totally on Zoom. We've been able to have very important conversations about women and the right to vote, about voting for improvements in the city of Cambridge, our own city, about the pros and cons of vaccines, and our own life goals for the next few years, even at the same time as we were improving our English grammar skills and vocabulary. For me, it's my first time teaching level 5, and it's very exciting to see students who are ready to move not to the next level in English, but to move forward in their lives doing professional activities that they really are longing to do. And so I want to congratulate my students who are Hiroko Frank, Makpal Kadirbayeva, Eunmin Kim, Youngjae Kim, Nao Uehara, Yuki Sato, and Wenjie Zhu. We've had a wonderful year together, and congratulations, you all deserve it. Now I would like to introduce my colleague, Nathan Hefgen Harvey, another level 5 teacher.
Thank you, Mary. First of all, I want to thank our class advisor, Joseph, for all of your help this year. To my students, over the past year, I've had the pleasure of getting to know all of you. I will miss seeing your faces on Zoom twice a week. It hasn't been easy to learn over Zoom, but you stuck with it. Over the past year, you all managed to improve your English skills, especially your writing. I know those writing assignments weren't easy, but you really learned how to write an essay, so good for you. You also mastered Zoom and Google Classroom. It took a while, but you got it, so congratulations. I wish you all great success in all of your future endeavors, and I hope we keep in touch. Okay, so graduates, Kyungyoon Bae, Huda Belpuri, Anna Cummings, Aquilino Fernandez Tavares, Rosny Frere, Yuri Kim, Midlin Norellis, Valentina Razumova, Anshul Sharma, Aida Shtiwi, Natalia Tonchev. And now I would like to introduce our teacher, Deborah Lerme Goodman.
Deborah, you're on mute.
You are still on mute.
Tuesday, Thursday, level 5, we are back in business. My 16 students know I said that after our mid-evening break from Zoom class, and every night they returned with their videos on to show their smiling faces. You are an amazing class, so willing to persevere through a pandemic and the challenges of remote learning. However, not only did your English improve, your computer skills soared, and you managed to make new friends over Zoom. It was a year we will all remember, and I want to thank you for making it such a special one for me. In addition, I want to thank our class advisor, Joseph Passeri, for his patience, for his tech rescues for so many of us, and for making us laugh. Thank you, and best wishes to all. And now for level 5. I'd like you to honor Amgad Mustafa Ahmed Ali, Shuli Akhtar, Felix Cruz, Maria del Valle Reyes Campos, Emil Olka Hazar, her name is spelled wrong, Santa Joseph, Christina Liang, Indira Martinez, Victoria Mejia. Our fabulous speaker, Lara Rangel, Liliani Motarani, Ludi Palanis, Ana Esperanza Ramirez Sada, and last but not least, the ever charming Marie B. Best of luck to all of you.
On behalf of the CLC, we thank the mayor and the assistant city manager for their support of our program. We thank everyone who has supported us through the years. The CLC would not be able to be what it is today without your generosity and support. I want to say a special thank you for our graduation committee for the superb job that they did organizing our second virtual graduation. Also, everyone, please like us on Facebook and keep in touch. Graduates, as you go to the next stage of your life, do keep in touch. Tell us about your plans, what you have accomplished, and come back to the CLC to inspire our new students. Stay connected with our community. Join the CLC Alumni Association. Please see the information in the chat box regarding how to join and who to contact. If inspired by our speakers and our graduates, you can study at the CLC. This could be you next year. Our new classes start in September. If you want to learn some more about the CLC and its programs, please type your name in the chat box and we will invite you to a breakout room for an information session. Graduates, please stay after the slideshow for your individual class celebrations. After the slideshow, you will be placed in the breakout room with your classmates. And thank you all for coming. Congratulations, class of 2021. Congratulations. Thank you all.
Just 1 second.
Please. We cannot see the slideshow.
We'll do it once in a while.
All right.
Emil Okahaza, her name is spelled wrong.
All want to serve the community, remember to take time for yourselves. It's been a great year. Thank you. To the audience, the graduates of this ESL 5 class.
Hello, CLC community. Congratulations on your 50th birthday. My name is Marina. I'm from Argentina, currently living in California, and I was graduated in 2012, I guess, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, I had one of my best experiences in life there in that school, you know, when you have incredible teachers and classmates from all around the world. That's such a rich experience because you get to learn from different cultures, different points of view, and share with each other. That's amazing. I love it. And that was the best part for me. And thanks for everything.
Congratulations, CLC.
Congratulations, CLC. Hello all, my name is David Kuna, and I'm delighted to join so many of you to celebrate Cambridge Community Learning Center CLC 50th anniversary.
Hi CLC, happy birthday to your 50th anniversary. My name is Stephanie. I graduated from CLC in 2013 and it brought me on my way. I worked as an admin in between and now I'm about to open my own business, probably next year. Yes, I'm happy I got such a good start in my life here in US. Thank you. Bye.
Congratulations CLC in your 50th anniversary. My name is Yonabi Clays. I am from Somerville and I graduated from CLC in 2015.
Congratulations Community Learning Center or CLC for 50 years of successful journey. My name is Tagase Chwabito and I am a beneficiary of this journey.
Congratulations CLC on your 50th anniversary. My name is Jurlene Green. I am from Brazil. I graduated from CLC in 2017. Thank you.
Hi, I want to tell you a little bit about my experience at CLC. My name is Lilian Molina Perez, and shortly I arrived from El Salvador. I started attending ESL classes at CLC and graduated in 1981. Thanks to their efforts and all the dedication of their good teachers there, I was able to enroll at the University of Massachusetts, and I completed a master's in bilingual studies at the university and went on to teach in ESL in Boston Public Schools. Thanks CLC and congratulations.
Congratulations CLC for 50th anniversary. My name is Delphine Masongo, originally from Kenya. I'm a graduate of the year 2012 with the Bridge to College program.
Hi, we are Brazilian. We are here to celebrate CLC 50th anniversary. My name is Celia Marashi. I graduated from CLC in 2014.
My name is Malquisa Souza, and I graduated from CLC in 2015.
Hi, my name is Norma Felix Martins. I graduated from CLC in 2015.
My name is Luciana Castillo, and I graduated from CLC in 2016.
Hi, my name is Wilma Santos. I graduated 2015 on the High Set program and 2016 on the Bridge program. Congratulations, CLC, on your 50th anniversary.
Thank you,